You started Pickup with a customer first mentality, prioritizing content creators and writers. How does this approach fuel the higher adoption rate, and then also just a better overall customer experience?
Yeah, so the product mentality that we have is the same product mentality I've had for years, which is you need to build technology that fits into a behavior that already exists. You can't create new behaviors. And so what that meant for our the actual content creators, the independent publishers we work with, for instance, is it meant creating a WordPress extension, right? They're not going to tap into our SDK or API in order to make these props show up. They don't have that technology. They don't have the developers to do that. And so we built a WordPress extension, and the WordPress extension allows them to search whatever sport, whatever player, whatever team, and the most talked about props in those environments show up. The way that we think about that going forward, right, is when a fan is in a Slack conversation, they're able to put /pickup and type in Celtics or Gophers or whatever it might be, and the most relevant prop shows up. And so we always need to think about where the conversations exist, where the content's being created, and how to just fit into the workflow that exists already, not force new workflows. So when we think about technology, that's the way we think about it. The other thing we need to think about is giving content creators ownership. So we live in a world where, and this is more recent and much more recently accepted, where content creation is now part of the economy, right? You as an individual are developing a brand, and the brand that you are creating, you should be able to get value out of, because it's truly a creator economy, no longer controlled by only corporations. That's why kids can make money on TikTok, and people can create NFT-driven art that sells for hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars. One of the ways we're approaching that, and we haven't really announced this publicly, so it's something that we're excited about, and so we can talk about it because it's now official, is we allocated some equity. So I took equity out of my ownership and put it into a separate pot. And we are now giving equity to the independent publishers so that they have upside. So we treat it just like an employee. When somebody joins Pickup, they have this awesome, amazing opportunity to get equity in the company, and the value that they create creates more value in our company and ultimately should be more value for them. We're going to do the same thing for independent content creators, because historically they've been beat writers for these large organizations or whatever, and at any time their beat can be eliminated or they can get let go. We're going to give them true, tangible ownership in the company, so that the more value they create, the more value Pickup has, and ultimately they should be able to reap the benefits of it.
That's incredible. And I got to hear it first. It's exclusive. I'll have to.
It is actually. We haven't talked about it
until you tell me it's okay to be able to promote it or set it out there. But that's really great to see that you really care about the content creation and create about the authorship and everything in those brands, because I think a lot of companies, people just try to go and make money and focus on that first, instead of really what was driving the business in the first place. So
yeah,
congratulations. It's really exciting.
I think it's awesome, right? Because ultimately we will be paying them, right? We'll be paying them for, in cash, like in currency, for the space that we're taking up. But we have a lot to learn and a lot to figure out as we get to that place, and they need to be a part of this. And so we need to give them value. And the best way I've ever been able to give value to our early stage employees and team is give them ownership in something. When somebody has ownership in something, they care more.